Good morning. I was behind the altar with Helen at the beginning of last week's Eucharistic prayer, and she said something like, "Along with all the saints, may we run with patience the race that is set before us." And I thought, run with patience? What does that mean? I'm used to the other translation. At first I thought it was perhaps an error, but I realized the translation I'm used to, you run with perseverance the race that is before you. And I was taken aback. I thought, run with patience sounds very much like an oxymoron, like two opposite things being put together. Like, how do you run with patience? So I was having all these weird mental images, and I thought, well, it's sort of like, balancing on one foot, now doing it enthusiastically, you know? it kind of works counter to each other. So I thought about that a bit more, and realizing that I guess to run a race with patience is to have patience with the fact that there will be hard times and setbacks, and to learn to rest and not quit. Last Sunday as well, one of my cousins, Pat, was running, it wasn't a race, but it was an endurance marathon. He ran 110 kilometers to raise money for the Royal Canadian Legion. He got up at 3 in the morning and started running 110 kilometers and showed up looking fresh as a flower at my Sunday dinner. He crossed the line, finished line at about 5 p.m., I think, after starting at 3 a.m. And I was saying to another cousin, wow, that is amazing. And my other cousin, Booker, said, oh yeah, well, he was doing it in a team, you know. And he didn't mean a relay. It's not like you got to pass the baton. They were all running 110 kilometers, but they were doing it as a team. And I thought, well, honey, Booker, there's no team large enough on this world that's going to get me over a 110-kilometer finish line. But of course, there is much to be said about the encouragement of others as we go through hardships in life. So we can encourage each other, and we can also help each other in practical ways. And I was going to bring a photo of how nature can teach us how to do that, one example, and I thought it would be much more fun to use people. So, Helen, would you mind coming here? And maybe stand right here, and Deborah, if you could come up, please. And this side of the choir, if just 3 of you I need, I think. Art, maybe, or Linda, either one of you. And maybe you can stand here, Lynn. And Donna, you can stand here. And Deborah, if you can stand where I am, right here. Linda, you're perfect, thank you. And this is why I have the fan. I was going to bring an electric fan, but I thought that might be not the most COVID-safe way to do this. You may know where I'm going with this. Okay, here's the headwind, and here are the geese. So the trick is, and this, fortunately you've got stairs, the trick is the lead goose has to be a bit lower than the other geese, and it's sort of an upward rise, because then the wings can catch the updraft. So the other trick is that they all have to flap together. They have to do it at the same time. So let's see how they do. Hey, Helen, are you getting a little bit tired? Okay, swap out, Helen. Who's going to swap out and give Helen a rest? So the geese up in the sky, when you see them flying in a V, will take turns being leader so that they can take the headwind. They keep their in sync with their wings. And they also, this V formation apparently is the best way to keep an eye on each other as well. It's a good vision. Oh, get down here, Deborah, quick! There we go. So thank you very kindly. And in the sermon today, we're going to talk a little bit more about how we can help each other through hardship and learn to rest and not quit.